Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this webinar. My name is Chantal Braceland, and I'm the Membership Development Manager here at APM. Today, I want to welcome you to APM and congratulate you on investing on your most important project, you. You have joined the only chartered membership organisation for the project profession in the world. We have over 40,000 members and more than 400 corporate partners that benefit from what we do. The aim of this webinar is to ensure that you are equipped with the knowledge and information you need to get the most out of your membership. Take a quick look at the different membership grades and the benefits of each, how to access and utilise them. We will also look at APM qualifications and chartership, as well as some of the discounts you can get to our national and regional events. APM are the only chartered membership organisation for the project profession. We were founded just over 50 years ago to be the voice of the project profession, both representing it and bringing forward best practices. We are chartered to build on the profession's profile and to set the highest standards. APM are a registered charity, so any excess money we make gets put into our members to develop our resources, organise events, invest in our research and deliver other programmes. When you join APM, you will be able to log into the website. If you need any support with using the website, you can contact the Service and Innovation team by using the Need Help button at the bottom right of your screen. Alternatively, you can email membership@apm.org.uk or info@apm.org.uk and somebody will respond to you as soon as possible. Once you've joined, the first thing to do is to personalise your account, so that you can tailor it to get the information that you want. APM take GDPR very seriously, so unless you explicitly tell us what communications you want to receive, you won't be getting our emails and you may be missing out. Just a brief summary of the different communication options that you'll be prompted to opt into. APM News will give you the details of what's happening in the organisation and any new services or products. CPD will give you details of all the opportunities to support your career development, including new publications and new modules on our learning platform. Events will give you the details to our upcoming events and networking opportunities. A lot of our events are free, or you will get a significant discount for being a member. So if you're looking at getting more CPD points, then our events are a great way of doing that. We're constantly trying to improve our membership offerings, so subscribing to the membership will keep you up to date with the latest developments and any new member benefits. Research is an important preference to select if you're looking to take an active role in shaping the future of the profession. You can keep up to date with our latest research, and there are even opportunities to take part. So if there is one thing I would encourage you all to do after this session, if you haven't already done so, is to log into your membership, go to my account and just make sure that you're opted into the communication preferences. All of our membership grades are built upon the same benefit foundations. All members will get an access to a huge range of resources, including templates, podcasts, webinars and publications. You will also get a digital badge, and this can be added to your LinkedIn and email signature so that you can demonstrate your alignment to APM. Members also get digital access to the Project Journal Archive, which is our membership magazine publication. As well as this, members get access to the APM community, a huge member-only online platform for you to network with like-minded individuals. The MyCPD platform will help our members to log and keep track of their CPD. Throughout this webinar, we will take a deeper look into the core member benefits and how you can use them. So starting with student membership. Student membership is free and is suitable for anyone who is over 16 and in full-time education or on an apprenticeship scheme. Students will get access to all of those core benefits, such as the digital copy of the body of knowledge, access to MyCPD, free or discounted events, and our digital resources bank. If you're on a graduate scheme or you are a former APM member, you will not be eligible for the free student membership. but you can sign up as an associate, and we'll look at that a little bit later on. So one of the core benefits is the APM community. It's accessible, it's available for all members and is free to access. It's a secure online platform that allows you to network and reach out to other like-minded professionals. You can ask questions, start debate, share best practices, and you may also be able to sign up for the mentoring scheme. The APM community is the place to be for all members. The APM community can be accessed via our website, or you can download the APM community app so that you can stay connected and linked up wherever you are. I'm just going to take this opportunity now to share my screen and go through how to access the APM community and what you'll find once you're logged in. So if I just quickly go onto the APM website, the first thing you'll need to make sure you do is log in. So you'll have your name up here and the My Account. To access the community, on the navigation bar here, simply go all the way across until you hit the Community tab. And then on this page, if you scroll down slightly, you'll see a direct link here to go to the APM community. Once you're logged in, if you are logged in on the APM website, it will automatically sign you onto the community platform. You'll know because it will say your name on the front here. So just to give you a quick summary of the landing page, so this is the main feed for the APM community, and you'll be able to see who's been recently active on the community. You can write your own post. A lot of people use this to ask questions or ask for inclusion into any research that people are doing, or reach out for any examples of best practice. Or you can engage directly in other people's posts, so that we can see here that somebody posted 4 days ago, and they're asking for people to network and connect with them. This is the sort of the core bit that is the homepage. It's where a lot of people post and comment, and you can engage, you can like, you can comment. Alternatively, if there's a specific interest or a thing that you're looking for, you may be interested in looking at one of the specific groups. So if we go up to the top here and click on community feed, or forum, sorry, and then go into groups, you can see the full list of predetermined groups that we have on the community. So at the top, it will say groups that are we suggest for you. So there's a welcome group, regions, interest networks, and students. But if you scroll down slightly, you can see all of the groups down here. So there's the interest network group. So if you're interested in networking and talking about benefits and value, you can join that group. Or if you want to connect with some of the regions, so if you're in the UK regional network, you can join this group and all the subgroups will be in there. Or you can click, see here, there's more interest network groups. So if you click see all, it'll give you the full list of all the groups within the interest network group. So we have contracts and procurement, governance, people interest network, knowledge interest. So lots of really engaging conversations and groups happening on the APM community for you to get involved in. So yeah, that gives you a very quick overview into the APM community, where it is, and how you may want to use it. So all members also get access to the My CPD. It is a continuous professional development tool and lets you log any events you attend, articles you read, absolutely anything that develops you can add into here. You will need to provide evidence of your CPD hours for chartership and full membership. So if you're considering doing that, it's a great way to keep everything all in one place. You're also able to download your CPD log at any point to show as evidence for your tutor or employer, or through the APM chartership application process. Again, just going to take this opportunity to show you where to find the CPD tool and how you may want to use that. So again, if I come over here and go back onto the APM website, if we go into, let me just move this into your account up here. So click on your name and then go to My APM. Here we go. So here on the dashboard at the very top, you'll have all your details, and then your CPD log here will just give you a quick overview. But if we go to log CPD hours, we'll be able to see how to add to that. So there's a very short, useful video here. So if you're ever stuck and not sure why something isn't working, I recommend you come up and have a quick look at this video, and it may well just point out to you why something isn't working the way you expect it. So the graph on the right here will show you how many complete and incomplete hours of CPD you've got, and you can change the date for your CPD. So mine's set to the 8th of January 2025. You can set that to any day you want to, really. So if we scroll down, you can select your development goals. So I've got a couple selected here. To add a new goal, you simply press add new goal and just pop in your title. So let's just call that test and then save that. And then just down here, you can see all my activity here that's been added to my CPD log. Let me just move this dashboard out of the way. So there we go. So if we select new activity, what we'll see, so if we start typing in test and then put the date as yesterday and the end date is yesterday, say I attended a webinar, and the CPD hour, it was a very long webinar and it was 5 hours. You'll see that on this chart here, the incomplete green bar jumped to represent those 5 hours. If I change this to 10 hours, you'll see it makes an even bigger jump. So let's just say we had a 1 hour webinar. I can then link this to a goal. So let's say it's around quality management. And then you can add in any reflective statements or notes about what that CPD was, what you gained from it, and save. If you're backdating, you can automatically mark it as complete, and you'll see, just for the purpose of this, let's move this again to 5 hours, just so you can see, or 10 hours, the difference. At the moment, it's on the green dial here to show that I've got some CPD that's incomplete. When I tick this to mark it as complete, you'll see that it goes into the red dial. So it updates in real time, and you can add to this as and when you see fit. So let's mark that as complete and pull it back down to an hour. There we go. You'll see that the completed hours has now been updated to 7. There we go. So that gives you a very quick overview of the CPD tool, how to use it. You can add your goals and link your CPD that you've completed back to your goals. So it's a really useful tool to keep everything all in one place. So another tool that all our members can get access to is the competence framework. The tool is accessed from the My CPD area on your membership dashboard. It allows you to assess your own knowledge against the key competencies in the body of knowledge, and this makes the basis of all of our qualifications, so that you can identify any shortfalls and skills gaps. You can also benchmark your skills against other roles. Once you've worked out which areas of the framework you would like to develop in further, you can then use some of the APM resources, such as the APM Learning Platform, digital resources, or the APM community to further your knowledge and bridge those gaps. You can retake the assessment at any time to check your progress. Again, I'm going to take this opportunity to go onto the website to show you where this tool is and how you may want to use it. So if we go back to the APM website and go to your membership, the My APM dashboard. Here we go. And the APM Competence Framework tool is right at the very top. So if we just go straight in, I have done a few tests of these, so there's some that are in progress. Here we go. Okay, so you can see that I have got one that's in progress, which let's just delete that because it seems to be causing some issues, and one that's complete. So before showing you a complete one, I'll just show you sort of how this looks and how you start it. So if you scroll down to the bottom and click Start New Assessment, it will take you through the all the competencies in the APM body of knowledge, and you can grade yourself. It's a self-assessment tool, so it gives you the competence number, what that is, and what we're looking for, and you can rate yourself here. So let's just say proficient. I'm not going to go through all of them because there's 29 of them, so it takes quite a bit of time, especially if you're doing it properly. So I don't want to be taking up significant time for this webinar, but it's just to give you an idea as to how you use this and what that might look like. So let's close this one down. And then I can show you one. Here's one that I did earlier. So if we view results of this framework tool that was done in February, once you've completed your assessment, you'll be able to see your spider graph to see where your knowledge sits for each of the 29 competencies. You can then sort and compare your self-assessment here. You can filter down or sort by competence number, or you can look for the rating highest to lowest or lowest to highest. So if we want to see where we need to invest our time in more, this is a great way of just quickly seeing that in a snapshot. You can also compare your results to other roles that are similar to yourself, or perhaps aspiring roles. So if I compare this to a portfolio manager, we can see that I have a lot of skills that I need to develop further in. So it gives you an idea as to what competencies you may then need to go in and develop your CPD and knowledge further. So 18, all of them. So it's a great way, and then you can use the benefits from your APM membership to bridge that gap. So the associate membership is our first paid for grade of membership, and it's great for anybody who wants to know more about the profession, who work on projects or are at the start of their career. As well as all the core benefits, you'll also get access to the APM learning platform to continue your professional development. You can also get access to our mentoring program, and which is the chance to get free mentoring from industry leaders and successful project professionals. There are no qualifications needed for associate membership, and anyone with an interest can join. So APM mentoring, like I said, this is this is available for associate level and above, and is accessed from the community platform. It's a fantastic resource for anyone looking to progress their career and learn from someone experienced in your field. You can filter down to areas of interest, sector, APM competencies, to view suitable mentor profiles. Once you've found somebody that you would like to work with, you can then message them directly to arrange an initial conversation. You can then set your own working parameters as you wish in terms of how often you want to meet and what help you give or receive. So again, let's just take a quick look at where you find this and how you may wish to use that. So let's just go back over to the website. It is in the community feed, so I'm just going to jump straight back into the community, and you'll see mentoring program here. If you're a student, you won't see this, but associate and above, you do get access to the mentoring program. So at the moment, there are 263 people that are available for mentoring, and you can filter this down into areas of interest, sector, or competencies. So if we were to look at our spider graph and realize that conflict resolution is an area that I need to develop further in, you can filter this and then see which mentors are available, who they are, and what their interests are. Once you've found somebody that you'd like to link up with, you can then submit an application to start working with them. So again, really useful to keep in touch with somebody that's in the profession that you don't work with, that may be able to give you some insights and support. So the APM Learning, again, is available from associate level and above, and is a really useful tool. It provides templates. You can get access to the APM body of knowledge, a helpful glossary of project management terms, podcasts, and the full resource library. In the resource library, you can search for any topics that you want to explore more, whether that's related to your specific role or project management in general. There are research papers, blogs, bite-sized video podcasts, and many other types of media for you to learn from. It's a great place for you to visit once you've completed your self-assessment to help you fill in any missing knowledge gaps. Again, I'll just take you to the APM website to show you how to access this, where to find it, and how you may want to use it. So let's jump straight over to the APM website. If we go into resources and then scroll down to the APM Learning and go to APM Learning up the top. Okay, so this is the learning platform. This is the home page, and you can, like I said, get access to the body of knowledge, the glossary, tools, templates, podcasts, resource library. So let's click into the resource library, and you can filter down to document types, formats, particular themes and topics. For the purpose of this, I'm going to highlight one of our learning modules. So if we tick learning module here, you can then launch loads of different learning modules, and these are interactive learning modules that take you through structured guided learning. So if we go into benefit management and hit launch, you can then see an overview of this learning module and all the different sections within here. So let's go into the first one. Some of it will be reading, some of it will be watching videos, there'll be tools, all kinds of different types of media packed into one guided learning platform. So fact or fiction, this one here is a quiz. So a project or program's benefits must not be changed once they've been established. Choose the correct option and then submit. So there we go. So it will give you feedback. So if we selected the wrong answer here, it will tell you, well, we can't. Let's see if we can get this one wrong. Let's just trying to get one purposely wrong. Should probably read the question, shouldn't I? Right, okay. Oh, if you get it wrong, it would then tell you, let's read. Financial benefits should be prioritised over others. That should be. That's not right. Here you go. So benefits, and it will tell you a bit of information as to why that may not be the right selection. It's a really useful tool for you to go into, and like I say, is that guided learning module. So very useful, especially when using this with the competence framework and the self-assessment. So how might all these different platforms and membership benefits work nicely together? So step one, completing a self-assessment. You can use the APM competence framework to find out where your skill gaps are and to understand where you need to be based on your current role or aspiring roles. You can then begin to fill these gaps by making use of the APM Learning platform, get access to over 40 hours of learning content, such as the APM Body of Knowledge, the bite-sized resources, interactive learning modules, and project management information sheets. Don't forget that once you've completed any learning, either through the APM Learning platform or by attending events, you can log this on the APM CPD log. You may also want to head over to the APM community to link up with over 6,000 APM members. Like I say, this allows you to connect with project professionals from various sectors. Perhaps you may want to link up with a mentor and engage in the mentoring program. This will really help you bridge those gaps and learn from best practice and other people's experiences. You can also ask or trigger debate or conversation from anything you learn from the APM Learning platform into the community to drive debate and conversation. Once you've done all of those steps, you can then complete your self-assessment again to check your progress and see how your gaps have changed, what you should focus on next. And it's that continuous cycle of self-assessment, learning CPD, communicating with others in your network, and then retaking it again. So moving on now to full APM membership. This is designed for experienced project professionals. Becoming a full APM member, you will get post-nominals and board voting rights to influence the future of APM and the wider profession. Full membership is the first membership type with an entry route. There are 3 different options, including experience, qualification, or a combination of the 2. Route 1 is an accepted qualification and 3 years of experience in project management as a practitioner or in an academic environment. The PMQ, which we'll come on to shortly, the project management qualification, is a recognised assessment for Route 1. Route 2 is for anybody with a direct entry qualification. The project professionals qualification is a direct entry for Route 2. If you have chartership standard, this is also a recognised direct entry for full membership. Then we have Route 3, which is 5 years of project management experience. For all of these routes, you will need to fill in an online entry form and provide evidence of your qualifications for Route 1 and 2. For the evidence-based routes, you will need to provide 2 statements of support and evidence of your experience. To become a fellow member, you must have had an APM membership for 5 years and been working in the project management profession for 10 years or more. You must be able to demonstrate that you have given back to the profession. We believe that it is important to celebrate those that have not only achieved a certain level in the project profession, but who also give back, encouraging others to succeed. By becoming a fellow of APM, we give experienced professionals who have made significant contribution to the profession the status they deserve through the only chartered membership organisation. Fellows are invited to attend free, exclusive fellow-only events throughout the year. These are extremely popular and allow you to network with other fellows around the country. By becoming a fellow, you also get post-nominals at the end of your name, FAPM, F-A-P-M. Another way to show your project management acumen is to take one of our qualifications. We recognise the importance of keeping qualifications up to date and relevant, so these reflect the knowledge that you have, the work that you do, and the skills that you develop. We provide a progressive structure for your career development to advance your knowledge and grow your skills through a mixture of project management tools, techniques, and processes. It's worth noting that you do not need to be a member to complete any of our qualifications. So just taking you through very quickly the different qualifications that APM offer. So the first one is the Project Fundamentals qualification. You may also see this written down as PFQ. It's great for anybody that wants to learn about the project management profession, either to manage projects or to start off in the profession. You do have the flexibility to study for this exam either through a form of self-study or through one of our accredited training providers. The exam is assessed by a 1-hour multiple choice exam, no prior experience is required, and it will provide you with the fundamental awareness of project management. A recent market trend survey found that 70% of professionals with the PFQ earn over £35,000 a year. The Project Management qualification, also known as PMQ, has been designed for anybody wishing to achieve a broader level of project management skills, covering topics such as cost planning, conflict resolution, and negotiation. Prior project management knowledge, or the PFQ, is advised before taking this qualification. Again, you can choose to self-study for this exam or study with an accredited training provider. The PMQ, you can use this qualification as one of our routes into full memberships. By completing this qualification, you will gain a competitive edge in your field, achieve an internationally recognised qualification, and boost your salary potential. I appreciate there is a lot of information on these slides, so please don't worry about trying to remember and take it all in. A copy of the presentation slides will be sent over to you along with a recording. So the third qualification that we're going to cover is the Project Professional Qualification, the PPQ. It assesses your capability in delivering projects through a comprehensive three-part assessment model and is best suited to those with extensive experience in project management. The assessment is done over a day and is in three parts: an oral exam, a scenario assessment, and a written exam. This qualification can also be used as a Route 1 into chartership. If you choose to go down the self-study route, becoming an APM will be extremely beneficial, as our learning platform offers a variety of tools, resources and documents that can help you study for any of our qualifications. The PPQ is also a direct entry, a Route 2 for full membership. APM is unique in the project profession worldwide because we offer the ability to become a chartered project professional. It is the pinnacle of the profession. If anyone on this webinar is aspiring to become chartered, you have absolutely done the right thing in joining as a member. We put on regular webinars and events to help you achieve this standard, and the My Learning platform and our qualifications will help to ensure that you are at the required standard for you to become a chartered project professional. Becoming a chartered project professional gives you that recognition and credibility, and it validates your expertise. It boosts your reputation, opens doors to new opportunities, and builds trust with clients and peers through external validation of skills. So just covering a little bit into the different routes of chartership, there are three routes. This is Route 1, and this is for anybody who has a recognised assessment for technical knowledge alone. So you'll have a recognised assessment, but then also have to evidence your eligibility through experience. So stage 1 is the application. You need to provide a written submission, providing project overviews for up to 4 projects. You need to provide evidence against 12 competence areas. 7 are mandatory and 5 are elective. Again, these are the competencies that are covered in the APM body of knowledge. You must have a declaration of up-to-date CPD. So again, utilising that APM CPD log is a brilliant tool for this. Stage 2 is then a 1-hour virtual or face-to-face interview, which covers the clarification on questions in your project overviews, 6 questions on 6 competence areas from within your written submission, questions on ethics, compliance and professionalism. So that is Route 1. Route 2 is for those that have a recognised assessment for technical knowledge and professional practice. So stage 1 again is your application, and you must provide evidence of your CPD log, evidence of your recognised assessment. You must then confirm that you've read and understood APM's Code of Conduct and Professional Conduct and provide 2 proposers. Because through the recognised assessment you will have already been assessed against technical and professional practice, stage 2 is a much shorter process. It's a 30-minute phone interview and will cover clarification questions on your active statement, questions on your CPD submission, and questions on ethics and compliance. Here is a quick overview of the different recognised assessments for Route 1 and Route 2. The Project Professional Qualification for Route 1 is up there, the PPQ. So again, this is all on the website, so you can go and find this. There'll be a useful links document that's sent over to you with direct links to the list of recognised assessments for full membership and for chartership. So Route 3 is an experiential route, and this is for those that do not have any recognised assessments but do meet the eligibility criteria. So stage 1 is providing professional practice via a written submission. So these will be your project overviews, again for up to 4 projects. You must provide evidence against your 12 competence areas, again 7 mandatory and 5 elective. Your declaration of up-to-date CPD, 2 proposers, and you must understand and abide by APM's Code of Conduct and Professional Conduct. The second step is the interview, and this is much longer than the other 2 routes. It's a 2-hour face-to-face interview, and will cover clarifications on your project overviews, your questions on the competence areas, and on your ethics and compliance. So there is absolutely a route for anybody that is willing and wanting to become chartered through those 3 routes. So just a little bit of myth busting. So these are common questions that are asked about chartership. So one is, I only have 7 years of experience, can I apply? Yes, absolutely, you can apply for chartership with less than that. Number 2, I have missed the current cycle deadline. Do I have to wait to apply? You can apply whenever you're ready to submit. If a cycle date has closed, this just means that you'll need to wait a little bit longer for the next cycle for your results. I have only worked on 1 project. Can I still apply? Yes, absolutely, as long as that 1 project exhibits all the relevant complexity requirements for chartership, you can apply for chartership. I have only worked on agile projects. Will I be able to become a chartered project professional? Again, yes, as long as that 1 project meets the specified criteria. APM is inclusive of all project methodologies, so as long as you are able to demonstrate your competence against the specified criteria, you can apply to become chartered. I don't have a professional qualification or university degree. Can I still apply? Again, yes, you would be eligible to apply under the Route 3, which is subject to meeting all of the requirements as defined in the standards, so meeting that complexity eligibility criteria. I haven't worked on a project in the last 5 years. Can I still apply? Again, yes, as long as you can provide evidence of meeting the criteria and completing a professionally active statement, meeting the requirements, and that you remain professionally active in the profession. Do I have to use my current employers as my proposers to apply? No, proposers could be any other project professional or your line manager, but they cannot be a family member. Proposers do not need to be an APM member or hold a chartered status. Your proposer should believe that you are suitable for consideration to become a chartered project professional. This is a big one that I get asked quite a lot, is my job title is not a project manager, can I still apply? And yes, absolutely. APM is inclusive and is not based on a job title. As long as the individual meets the eligibility criteria and has the experience to meet the requirements, you can apply for chartership status. Number 9, my university degree is not listed as a recognised assessment. Can I still be considered for Route 1 or 2? Unfortunately, this is a no. For this to be recognised, the university would be required to apply for a recognised assessment. We're unable to do so on an individual's request. So on this instance, you would be required to go through Route 3. And the last myth-busting question, by gaining chartership, does this automatically make me a member of APM? No, the 2 are very different, but you can become a full member by direct entry for full membership, Route 2, should you wish to become a member after achieving your chartership status. Another thing that I'd like to highlight that's available, you don't have to be a member to use this, you don't have to be logged in, but we do have a very active APM job board. At APM, we understand the importance of career aspirations, and we like to support the profession on this journey. Whether you're looking to apply for a new job or gauge the skills to grow, or want to develop your knowledge and experience, we have the tools to help. The APM job board is a brilliant tool for you to use and find the latest jobs in project management from top employers of the profession. A lot of our corporate partners do engage with the job board and do list jobs on the job board. Here you will also find useful articles and career advice to help you guide you through applying for jobs and preparing for interviews. Again, just going to quickly take this opportunity to show you where that is on the APM website. So if we just go back, here we go. At the top here, APM jobs and careers. And then if we scroll down to the job board, you can see all the different jobs that are available at the moment. You can filter through sector. So if we're looking at engineering's obviously always a big one. You can see that 870 jobs at the moment. So you can go through and then you can filter by function, location, salary band. So it's very active and a great place for you to look for what jobs are in your area or remote hybrid jobs if that's what you're looking for. And the careers advice is a brilliant place to go if you're looking for any articles around jobs. So we've had some featured recently on women in project management, how to thrive in the project management profession as a neurodivergent individual, articles around AI and if that's changing the role of the project manager. This is up to date, updated very regularly. There's usually one article a week going live, so do have regular checks on here to see if there's an article that you may be interested in. You can also filter through keywords. At APM, we value our diverse volunteering community, which supports the development and promotion of the project profession. This kind of support can include anything from events and conferences to writing blogs and resources. If you are interested in getting more involved with APM and supporting what we do, absolutely please do scan the QR code or visit the website under the APM community to find out how you can volunteer and get involved with APM. Just another very quick mention here about events. So over the course of the year, APM run more than 200 events. A lot of them are free of charge and the rest of them are heavily discounted for members. For example, our annual conference will be happening this June in Coventry, and as members you can save up to £200 on tickets for the 2-day event, and the event will focus on how the profession can attract and retain talent, as well as embracing opportunities of AI and data analytics. The next real-world project management webinar will be Making Outcome Management Real, and this is going to be on the 1st of May. The webinar is going to be exploring the benefits and challenges of applying outcome management as a key principle in practice. So lots and lots of events for you to get involved in, online, face-to-face. You can also engage in your local regional network to find out what events they're doing. So much for you to get involved in. Like I say, we have all the webinars. This here is a snapshot from March, but you can see some of the events that are happening. So if you go onto the APM events and scroll all the way down to the bottom past the key flagship conferences, you'll be able to see the full calendar of all the events that are coming up. Finally, before we finish for any Q&A, here's a list of some helpful contacts that you may need to get in touch with. So if you have any questions about your membership, applying, renewals, upgrading your membership, any queries around eligibility criteria or route options, please email into membership@apm.org.uk. If you have any questions on using the website or absolutely anything, to be honest, if you're not sure who to go to, info@apm.org.uk is the go-to. It's the first step. They're a brilliant bunch of people and they'll get back to you really, really quickly and pass your query on to the right department. If you're interested in getting involved in APM research, whether looking for any research that APM have already done or would like to get involved in any of our research, then research@apm.org.uk is the email address. And lastly, if you have any queries around chartership, becoming chartered, any questions around your chartership application, then do email into chartered@apm.org.uk. So that brings us to the end of the webinar. I'm just going to open up the toolbar for the webinar to see if any questions have come through so far. But please do feel free to add in any questions there and I'll do my very best to answer them. So the first one is, as a student member, do I get access to the APM learning platform? Unfortunately not. You have to be an associate level or above to get access to the learning platform. Is there a discount available for student members to take the APM PFQ exams? No, unfortunately, we don't offer any discounts for any of our memberships for the qualifications. Oh. How do student members who want mentors get access to one? Again, unfortunately, the mentoring is only available from associate level and above. So if you're looking to use the APM mentoring platform, you would need to upgrade your membership. It is worth noting that students do get 50% off an associate level membership if they wish to upgrade their membership grade. Why are some degrees at master's level and some at honours level gain entry to chartered? Are the curriculums so different between them? So basically, the universities or the providers of all those qualifications, the actual university or the institution need to apply to become a recognised assessment through APM. So it's done on an application basis. So unfortunately, if you're studying a certain degree or a master's, and you're wondering why that isn't there, it will be down to your university that you're at. They just haven't applied to become a recognised assessor. Absolutely, if you we are open to having other institutions apply to become a recognised assessor. So please do point them in the way of the APM website for them to apply. The list is growing and we are receiving applications very regularly. So it is a list that isn't fixed and it will change from time to time. So do keep a look. Do you get a magazine by post? Yes, you do. For associate, full and fellow, you do get a hard copy of the project journal, which is the membership magazine. Is the presentation available? Yes, it will be available to you, a recording. It has been recorded and a recording will be sent to you afterwards. Does the PMP, PMI, does the PMP, PMI for any chartered route, or is it going to be in the near future? I am not sure, unfortunately, if that's going to be available in the near future. I don't have access to the list of those that are currently going through a recognised assessment application. But if I show you on the website where to see them, because the list is changing quite regularly, this is chartered route. There we go. Let's have a look at the chartered route then. So again, this will be sent to you in a useful links document, but if we go on to the chartered standard on the APM website, you'll be able to see a list of the recognised assessments. So route 2. Here we go, recognised assessment. So this is the Route 1 recognised assessments. So what are you looking for? PMI. I don't believe they are listed here. But yeah, if you're interested, this is where you see the recognised assessments for Route 1. And a quick look down, and if we go back and go to Route 2, it will then show you the list of the recognised assessments for Route 2. Again, actually, I believe it is on this presentation, the list of all the routes. Would have been easier to go straight to this, wouldn't it? But never mind. So yeah, you'll see the PPQ is a Route 1 recognised assessment for chartership, but I don't believe the PMI is. So yeah. I didn't pass the PPQ the first time. Can I take it on another route, or am I bound to Route 1? Yes, so I'm assuming that Bradley, you're asking this question in relation to full membership or chartership. Either way, both of those routes have a route 1, which is another form of recognised assessment if you hold another qualification, or both of them offer a experiential route. So if you want to apply for full membership or for chartership without any qualifications, then absolutely you can do that. Do you issue attendance for chartered? Okay, brilliant, Bradley. Hopefully I've just got through to your second message. Hopefully that still answers your question. Do you issue an attendance certificate for CPD? No, we don't. The only certificates that we produce are for our qualifications. Again, are other chartered qualifications considered? For example, the IET, IMECH. If they're not there at the moment, they're not a recognised assessment. But that's not to say the institution that provides that qualification can't apply for becoming a recognised assessment. Anybody that provides qualifications or assessments can apply to become a recognised assessor. Once they go through the application process and have passed that process, they can then be listed as either a Route 1 or Route 2 recognised assessment. Oh, well, I hope that has helped everybody. Again, like I say, the recording will be sent to you afterwards, along with a copy, PDF of the presentation slides, along with a useful links document will be sent to you at some point this week. So you'll be able to look back at this recording. But any questions, let me just get the slide up again for the useful contacts. There we go. I would also greatly appreciate it if you wouldn't mind completing a full survey, a survey for this webinar. I've just popped the link to it in the chat. So if you do get time, please do complete that survey. Just got some more questions coming through. Could you please confirm the mentoring program is included with the full membership? Yes, it is. The mentoring program is available for associate, full and fellow members. Well, I hope that's given you all a bit of insight into the different membership grades, the benefits and the routes to membership, as well as the qualifications and chartership. There aren't any other questions coming through, so unless you have another question, that does bring us to the end of the webinar. Once again, I would appreciate it if you could complete the webinar survey. A link to that is in the chat, and an email will be sent out to you all in the coming days with a link to the recording, a useful links document and a PDF of the presentation. If you're on an APM apprenticeship, can you apply as an associate, or are you? It's completely up to you. So if you've got an apprenticeship and you're in full-time education, you can utilize the student membership. However, if it is the mentoring and the APM learning platform that you're interested in engaging with, it may well be worth going straight up to associate level. So yeah, you are eligible for the free student membership. Right, well, thank you everybody. I will be stopping on for a few more minutes for anybody that wishes to ask any more questions. But yeah, please do feel free to leave if you are not hanging around or not asking any other questions, and thanks for attending today's webinar. Somebody has just popped through. I obtained the PMQ Yes, Bradley. Yes, sorry, I'm just reading the question. So for everybody else's benefit, the question is, I obtained the PMQ, wrote the PPQ, and did not pass. So to achieve chartership, can I change to Route 3 and won't be penalised? Yes, Bradley, you can go through the chartership application through Route 3 if you unfortunately didn't pass the PPQ. The PPQ is an extremely hard qualification, so yeah, well done for going for it, for sure. Yeah. No problem, everybody. Just a couple of thank you messages coming through. So glad you got some use out of it. Fabulous. Well then, everybody, no more questions are coming through, so I'm going to close the webinar now. But thanks so much for your time today. And once again, welcome to APM. I hope you will get the most out of your membership. And of course, any questions, please do email in, and one of our super friendly team members will be getting in touch and be happy to help. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and hopefully see you soon at another APM webinar.